So another video about water, and well, down below you will have my email in case that you need to contact me or you want to send a gift card from Amazon. And it's greatly appreciated if you want to, but anyway, continuing with this thing. So you have learned that you can make distillated water or distilled water. We have discussed the part about you not boiling the water and then using it if you do not know if it has metals or things in it. So then I am also discussing the fact that we do need a lot of scientists to advocate themselves to study this material that we call water, this element that is so fundamental for absolutely everything in life. So anyway, now I'm going to talk to you about filters. And yes, you can buy filters. Yes, you can make your own filters. And yes, definitely I would recommend, getting filters. And there are many filters that we get. I don't know if you can get them in the US, but I'm guessing that you can. It's just that I'm guessing that out of 1,000 people, probably only one will have that, maybe even less than that. These are filters for the water that you can put in the faucets, and you can also put them in the sinks, and you can also put them in the main pipe that goes towards your house, your inner pipes. And the reason why we have those here in Latin countries is obvious, most of the time we get so many things in the water that we get filters anyway. But in the US and in many other countries they don't get those. So you may want to consider getting those in case that there is something wrong with the water that you are going to get out of the faucet. And like I have said before, water and electricity, they go together, hand by hand, in several times, in several occasions, and in several places and locations. So I'm going to tell you right now that this is also something that you should probably do, the filtering of the water. Reason being, for example, let's just saying that there is another pandemic, and this time the virus is not airborne but is also waterborne. Then what are you going to do? Are you going to, just get outside and get thousands of plastic bottled waters? I mean, are you going to do that actually? Are you going to spend all your money in that, or are you just going to use the same tap water because you have a filter in your house? Filters in your house are probably the most important thing that you can get, besides the water tanks, and besides, some sort of energy source. But anyway, those are topics for another discussion. Right now, I'm talking to you about the filters. Also, if there is radiation, no filter is going to help you with the radiation thing, unless it is a filter that is specialized for radiation. And those filters are very, very expensive, and also they are not so reliable. Reason being that there are different kinds of radiation. So it's kind of different. It's like you discussing the difference between a bacteria and a virus. They're different. So the radiation is different. Some radiations are worse than others, and some radiations will go through certain filters and they will not go through certain filters. So, it's very hard to deal with this problem. So this is why I have been asking a lot of people around to try to come up with scientists to help the situation, because there is a scientific study. I don't know, I forgot the link or whatever. I read a lot, so forget me if I don't remember very well, but this guy proved that color, color in light actually kills radiation. I don't know if the word is kill, but basically radiation can be treated by using certain type of lights. And he proved it in the water, and he was about to prove it also in the air. But he got, unfunded, and then he got discredited, and then he got into so much trouble for trying to tell people that when you put certain kind of lights on the top of water and in the air, you can actually stop radiation. And he was also going to talk about the angles when you're discussing metals and stuff like that in elements like the water and the air. But quite frankly, I am not a scientist, and I cannot understand, about angles and the whole thing about the process. But the point is that he was proving it, and then he was, I don't know what happened to him, because I couldn't find him anymore. But my point being that we do need help about supporting studies for water, and we do need more solutions with water related problems, especially since water will attach to everything and anything that you can find. So, we need to understand how this thing works so that we can make a better use of that, because that is going to be inside of our bodies. And that can cause troubles long term, like I said, if you're drinking water that has metals. Or, we need to study these things from high school. So, anyway, that's it.